What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you all are having a great day. So today I'm sure you clicked on this video because of the title. We're going to be throwing red lipless crankbait and square bill crankbaits, and I'm going to be trying to pretty much show you why red dominates in the winter, late winter, early spring, and fall. And so we got these baits on a steel. So me and Caleb, a buddy of mine, I'm sure y'all have seen him in the videos before. We were at Dick's Sporting Goods, St. John's Town Center, one of the largest Dick's Sporting Goods in North Florida. And we saw these baits, right? Strike King, 2 lipless, two square bills, and they were on the wall for like $5. I was like, no way, that's them. And I was like, no, that's gonna be like 20-25 right there. And the worker overheard us, super nice guy, super chill guy. He was like, yeah, no, there's something wrong with that, but you know, y'all seem like pretty legit dudes, so I'll call it down there and tell them that they put it on the wrong section and that they're idiots. I was like, well, shoot, all right, and y'all can get it for $5. So I was like, all right, steel, perfect, that's what we're looking for. And let me show you guys here in a second. But there we have it. Voila, the most dominating color at this time. We have very windy, dark, cloudy conditions. It's not bluebird skies, but we're gonna try to put some work to this color, and I'm gonna tell you why this color dominates. I've already got a red magnum worm, something I've been using recently, and it's been catching a lot of fish. So that just proves my point even more, that red is, you know, made for this time of the year. Red shad, magnum worm by Zoom, and we're going to be tying on, I'm not sure, I think we're going to throw on that more vibrant hue, red, very, very noticeable. If not, then we'll switch up to that little bit darker, subtle red. First time using the scissors. Let's see how they work. Oh, so clean. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna go with that more saturated red hue there. I feel like it's gonna produce more of a, you know, distinguished crawfish pattern than this one. And you typically want to throw orange around fall, so that's why I'm gonna go with this one. It kind of looks a bit more realistic for this time of the year, as those shad are getting red bottoms, and you know, that kind of deal. Tie the old fisherman's knot here, in and out, go around the main line 4 times, and then feed it on through there. You typically want to start fishing these baits a little bit more slower. The fish are more lethargic, it's cold, in the water column. The warmer water is near the bottom, and during the summer it switches. The warmer water is near the top, and that's why you get more topwater bites and etc. But these fish are going to be chilling out there on the bottom, not moving as much, so you kind of want to pitch around, fish as much as you can, because these fish are just going to be, you know, staying in their own little spot close to the bottom. And so you just want to slow roll it and do a very methodical yo-yo technique. And that's pretty much imitating, you know, you kind of do one of these here, pull, let it sit, pull, let it sit, you know, that kind of deal. And the reason for that is because these shad are starting to come out and get off the bottom sometimes, and it imitates a dying shad. So let's try to get on some bass and explain a little bit more why red is the dominant color. Oh, might have to set this. These things are super aerodynamic, meaning they can get out to about 3 miles every single time you cast. Even in the direct wind, they seem to excel. Yeah, I definitely have to grab another jacket. It is too cold, I can't even stand it. So I'll grab the old trusty Columbia one, windproof. Maybe that'll, you know, trap a little bit of heat in me. Oh, there's one. He's freaking smacked it. Oh, he's running with it. He's so fast. Come on. Oh, feels like a nice one. Oh yeah, that's like a 2-pounder. We'll take him any day. Now, we just got to get him up here. Yes, sir, let's go. That was like my 4th cast of today. I will definitely take it. Oh, Thank God he didn't choke it, but he definitely did come out of nowhere and smack it. Pulled it right off that bank over there. There she is, sitting right in its mouth. Now, you're just gonna, you know, figure out what the fish are doing. This one, you know, didn't take much technique to it. I was just slow rolling it off the bottom there, and came out of nowhere. So we might have to, you know, give the yo-yo technique a few more tries, and if that doesn't produce, then we'll keep slow rolling it, because this fish just told us a little bit of a sign what we need to do. Thank you, buddy, for your time. You can go back home. This is, you know, it does have sort of a crawfish pattern to it, but the other one was more defined, and you could see the edges a little bit more. Now, to them, it's all just a blur as it goes by, but it, you know, there's these key things that kind of make a huge impact on your fishing. As they're sitting there in a weird mental state to where they're not able to function hardly. Hopefully you can lean into one. This is what I deal with when I'm out here fishing. SD errors, nice. Yeah, for whatever reason, it was telling me that I don't have an SD card, which I do in fact have an SD card in there. So I pulled out the battery, took out the SD card, just to clarify that I had an SD card, and slid it back in there. Right there by them lily pads. Oh yes, screaming at me. That reel is just a screaming. I don't know what its problem is with me. We'll get as parallel as we can with this bank. See if this will work. Oh, come on, wind. Dadgummit you. Now I gotta reel all the way over here just so I can keep you afloat in the water. Maybe it's a sign. Never mind, I take that back, that's a fish. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that there's fish here. Oh, come on, come back. Get up here. Where are you going, boy? That's a good one, we'll take him any day. That's a nice 2.5, 3 pounder. Let's go. They're not really choking it like I'd want them to. I mean, he was definitely pinned. He was not coming out. Can we get it out? Good. Dadgummit, son. Hold on, I'm trying not to get hooked in the process. There we go. All red lipless. That's a tank. Get a release on her, let her go back home, and try to find us another one here. Be free, my guy. All ready to go. Let's scoop us up another one. Now we're pulling up to the next spot here. Oh, the wind is almost closing the door on me. Goodness gracious. It closed the door for me. Look at that. That wind is kicking. I'm gonna get behind the truck here so y'all can hear. So I have a hard time explaining things. That's just not my specialty. But the fish, I hope you can just grasp a little bit of the idea of why we're throwing red at in the winter. I just have to, goodness, I have a hard time explaining things and teaching other people how to do it. You know, I'm that kind of guy. You bring 4 people out on the boat, everybody's throwing the same thing, throw the same technique, and I will catch the fish. I don't know, there's just something very simple, something super tiny that I do differently than everybody else, and I try my best to explain. But I just really hope you guys can understand why red works. The metabolism has slowed down a lot opposed to the summer and, you know, that springtime bite. Goodness gracious, it is cold over here. It's very open over here, so this wind is just pushing through here, pulling my hat back. But I'm gonna try to show you a little bit more and try to catch some more fish, possibly, maybe, hopefully. So let's get on it. All right, let's go. Golly, that wind is kicking. We're looking for that 7 pounder. Or possibly 10. Whatever bites, I'll take them either. I'll take both. I'll show you guys a little bit of a technique I like to use. It's not only made for winter, but it's something I like to do to my baits to make them look a little bit more natural. Get that grass off there. But so what you're gonna wanna do is get your knife, you know, scissors or whatever. Sandpaper works really good. Looks even more natural than anything. But you know, take the side of that thing, scrape it up. See that gloss that it has there? Has a gloss finish to it. You kind of take some of that off. You can kind of use the point, kind of gash you a little mark in there. Makes it look a little bit more beaten. That just kind of, you know, makes it a little bit more realistic. There you have it, finished product. Both sides complete. Just looks a little bit more beat up. And they shad. You know, they've been sitting on the bottom, getting all red. And I'm sure, you know, fish have been biting. Makes it look a little more worn out, like a dying shad. Imitates that. Grab my keys real quick. And let's see if that'll work and produce a fish. Bass fishing has been kind of lame. It's been kind of lame the last hour or two. I've been out a total of 4.5 hours now, 5 just about, and managed only, what is it, 2 fish? Yeah, just about. So I thought it was going to start picking up once it got a little warmer. It's 54 degrees right now, and have not seen any sign of life, not even a bite. But it's okay. It happens. It happens. Fish more, catch more, you know? Alright guys, we're going to call that for today's video. Unfortunately, I have to start heading to school. Yes, I'm still doing that. Senior last year, we got 4 more months left. But that's going to wrap it up for the red dominating color of the year. Well, for this late winter, early spring, and fall. We used that one lipless. Didn't get to the rest of them, but I'm sure they will all work. You know, you can even pitch around red worms. Whatever's red, has a red tint to it, you can make it work. That's kind of the deal. But if you notice the jacket, I don't know if y'all noticed that in the very beginning of the video. Local boy. It's very slick, very, you know, very dressy. It's like a southern preppy look. I love that kind of look. That's kind of about all I wear. Like southern tide and stuff, vineyard vines. Oh, I'm dropping SD cards everywhere, goodness. But you can get this own thing for yourself. You can use my discounted price, Devin 10p, if you'd like. But dang it, I dropped everything out the truck. And you can also check out Favorite Rods. That's the company I work with, and use McDuffie 20. So go ahead and check those companies out. That'll do me a huge favor. Go ahead and drop a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. You guys remember, fish more, catch more. Y'all take it easy.